steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
George Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Now let's get into some reactions and things. Oh, no. Okay, I'll talk about Kendrick in Atlanta now. I'll talk about Kendrick in Atlanta. So for those of you who didn't see, Lil Baby did an interview. He's on a press run, kind of prepping for his big 2025, where he's announcing that he's doing 2 albums, and he's kind of trying to be like, yo, I'm back, pretty much, and stuff like that. So he's on Lil Yachty's podcast, which came back without Mitch. Boo. And then he was did a sit down with Charlamagne, just a one-on-one sit down with Charlamagne. And on it, Charlamagne asked him about being mentioned in like Gus. Lil Baby said, I don't really get into that side of rap. Why you bring me into it if y'all two fighting? I ain't got nothing to do with that. And like people said, that teaches you a lot about certain people's mindset. When it comes to this, it's obvious, like with Baby, especially because Baby ain't even want to rap. He was just around rappers all the time, and then they told him to rap. And then Doug started paying him to go to the studio to keep him out of trouble in Atlanta and things of that sort. And Baby ended up doing that, and Baby ended up going up and stuff like that, becoming rich. And I think if you look at his connections and the people that he's tied to and stuff like that, his networking, the Michael Rubins of the world and Robert Krafts, that entire gang that like Meek Mill and them are affiliated with, the all-white crew. He loves money, you know what I'm saying? And I get it because his home looks amazing in Atlanta. And, when you come from, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't say nothing because it's not like he was poor, but when you come from like trying to get everything on your own and you're a hustler growing up, and then you come into a world of wealth where you don't have to worry about anything for you or your family forever, you're going to want to press the gas as hard as you can and never let up on that. So I get that. At the same time, it's like, I feel like I like artists having a passion for their craft. And you know what I'm saying? And if there's just a little passion for your craft, or if the reasoning behind even pursuing your craft is money and not necessarily the love of the game, then it's just like, and there's so many rappers like that. And I think, kind of Lil Baby just with this interview and this clip confirmed it, that his passion really isn't necessarily directly straight to the music. Does he care that he can go in? His first 8 projects were like harder than ever, harder than before, too hard, drip too, you know what I'm saying? Like it was all that. So like he obviously cares about being good and stuff like that, and people receiving his stuff well. But at the same time, I don't think at the core of it, he don't really love the art of hip hop. Like it's more so just a way for him, a vehicle for him to get money, which to each his own. But to music lovers, sometimes I could view that as a slap in the face, in my opinion, because beefing and diss tracks are a part of hip hop culture, and it's not even just like beefing on some like negative stuff, just like a basic rap battle. I'm better than you. I think I'm better than you. I don't like the way you do this because of this. I don't like you because of this. I don't like what you represent, this and that. I think I'm better than you. I think I'm better. That's just rap culture, bro. It is what it is. It's been there since the beginning of time. And if that ain't something that you're rolling with or something like that, then it's just like, I know what you are, bro. So that's that. With that being said, people were like, oh, Atlanta is siding with Atlanta is siding with Drake. They're saying with Drake. And with that, here's somebody who uploaded this older video on Twitter, aka X, and they said, these rappers who are in it for the profit do not speak for the city. This is what the city had to say about Drake versus.
I don't see nothing but dirty sneakers. Finna walk to the bed line, catch some folks. Dirty sneakers. I guess riding bikes or some shit. I don't damn know. Who y'all got, Kendrick or Drake?
On the belt line.
Kendrick. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with him for now. Yeah.
Who the hell y'all got, Kendrick or Drake, winning this shit? Kendrick.
Yeah.
Wow, Jeff, finna ask you that. Look at the shirt. Look at the nigga shirt. Zoom in on his shirt. Shit, who you rocking with, gang?
Oh, Kendrick. Man.
Yeah.
He broke down the nigga character. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like Kendrick or Drake?
It got to be Drake.
You going Drake?
I'm going Drake.
You first one chose Drake out of 6 people.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, bro, eating ice cream with the long johns on and shut. It cold and hot at the same time. Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Drake or Kendrick?
Oh, Kendrick.
Kendrick or Drake, bro?
Kendrick.
You said what?
Kendrick.
Why you rocking with Kendrick?
Cuz that nigga Drake sorry as fuck, bro. Bro, that's the ass light skin. Hey, bro, you seen that nigga drop 2 disses on his ass. That nigga responded, dropped another diss in 2 hours.
I'm with my boy out here selling the what kind of dog they are, bro?
Exotic bullies.
That motherfucker stack. What we y'all rocking with on that rap shit between goddamn Drake and Kendrick?
I gotta rock with Kendrick, man. Drake ain't no street nigga.
Yeah. For sure.
Straight up.
Tell these folks where they can get that shit.
Hey man, 21-4L killer, man. Tap in.
How you feeling, little bro? Kendrick or Drake?
Shit, Drake.
I don't know what Atlanta view on this whole little Drake and Kendrick shit. Who you got?
Bro, I ain't gonna count, bro. I've been minding my business. I don't know what the fuck niggas beefing about, bro.
Kendrick been talking that shit. Drake got the melodies and shit. He more melodic. Kendrick been talking that shit. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. I had to go.
You rocking with Kendrick, man. That show, man. Atlanta fucking with that boy Kendrick, man. Yo, for sure, man. Hey, Future, you know we gonna rock with Future for sure.
I better not come at that boy Future.
Y'all better not do that. Y'all know Pluto the King.
It's hilarious because I've seen this like 3 times already, and it still makes me laugh or whatever. The melodic, especially the first joint. But yeah, I got some old video of Quavo at the Dream Game. Let me see if I could even find it. How should I do this? I don't even know how to do this. Chrome tab or window. Okay, that's how you can do it. Yeah. I got this thing of Quavo at the Dream Game. This is Quavo right here. I never posted it because it's kind of like bad quality. You can't really see nothing. This Quavo at the Dream Game in May. So this was a couple weeks after Not Like Us came out. And DJ Chalet, shout out to DJ Chalet. She was playing the Not Like Us, and she played the whole song intentionally, I guess, to almost see Quavo's reaction. And this was Quavo's reaction. So you see Stale Face right there. And then I missed the joint where, he says just straight up Quavo's name and stuff like that. But I recorded it after the fact. Hold on, let me see if I could share that. Hold on, I'm gonna stop the screen. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the other one, y'all. Give me a second. So this is right after he said his name. This right after he said Quavo's name. Here we go. This is it right here. This is Quavo. And he says, you call Quavo, you're not a colleague, you're a colonizer. So that's what he said right there. So now he started talking to his mans, and I guess they talking about the bar, or they just acting like they didn't hear it, or they just trying to lay low. And he kept a straight face. And that's so Quavo, he kind of had the exact same reaction that, everybody else had, of just like, I don't want to get into it. And me personally, I could give my personal opinion on it of what I think, why they moving like this and stuff like that. But I'll probably say, I think listening, especially to PDE, their entire team and stuff like that's take on it. I think that, they of course have profited from Drake so much. And it's just like, yeah, do I agree with Kendrick? Yeah. But at the same time, Drake put a lot of money in our pockets and he helped us. Drake used us, but hey, we'll take the Drake stimulus package. And it's like, if we get pressed and called out about it, what are we going to do? And I think a lot of times we seeing what Lil Baby saying. Lil Baby taking stuff on the money side. And I think a lot of these other rappers, they're going to the business and the money side as opposed to, I guess, what they believe is right, what they believe is the right thing, which is ironic because when it comes to Gunna, it feels like it's the exact opposite. It's like morals over business, even though Gunna's the one that's doing better than I'm saying, most of those guys and stuff like that in solo careers right now in 2024. But it's, it's interesting. It's interesting to see the stuff that people pick and choose to kind of support and everything like that. But someone in the comments was like, if Atlanta's rocking with Kendrick so much, why don't they listen to his music? And this is where also being in Atlanta helps because I actually have a video of Atlanta when Kendrick packed out Piedmont Park, and this was before the beef and stuff like that. This was months before at One Music Fest in 2023, October.
Everybody in the back out that bitch, throw that shit up. Hey, what you saying?
Kendrick packed out Piedmont Park. This is in Atlanta before the beef. There's no diss records. This is just Kendrick Lamar packing it out. You might have seen the viral video of the crowd singing Don't Kill My Vibe. But they're singing Don't Kill My Vibe and stuff like that, a cappella without the beat. And he said, man, I love being here because the whole time, you know, with these other crowds and stuff like that might not be as melanated as y'all, they've been offbeat and y'all been so on beat, and I love it and it's great and everything like that. That was the Atlanta show. That was Atlanta. So it's like Atlanta loves Kendrick. Atlanta listens to Kendrick. Atlanta listens to West Coast music. I don't know where this thing of like Atlanta don't listen to that. They do that with a lot of artists, and it's just not true. Atlanta's not a monolith. In fact, Atlanta is, right? So I think people have the story halfway right when it comes to Atlanta. Atlanta is the black, you know, can be one of the black makers, can be Black Hollywood and all that. But I think Atlanta also shows that more than any other city that black people are not a monolith. Like like black people like this, like I think Kenny Mason is a great representation of that as an artist because he's kind of like a country artist. He's a ratchet artist. He can rap lyrical, miracle, spiritual, and all everything like that. But he can also go rock and roll for an entire project. And you're like, where did this rock and roll come from, Kenny? Where did this EDM come from, Kenny? And Kenny Mason is like, I grew up in Atlanta. I go to EDM shows and I go to rock shows and I go to rap shows and I go to lyrical shows. You got Marco Plus in Atlanta. You have Lecrae, who was built the entire Reach Records in Atlanta. There's so many aspects. Childish Gambino, Atlanta. Andre 3000. There's so many aspects of Atlanta that's not just trap, Gucci Mane, Future, and T.I. And I really want people to kind of understand that if they never been to the city or they just don't know much about the city, because it's very easy to just see something like watch ATL the movie or listen to Future and think that that's Atlanta and that's all Atlanta is. And it's just not the truth. So yeah, Atlanta's rocking with Kendrick, regardless of what a rapper says. And I do think it's interesting that rappers were taking the side of what is best for their pockets and the best interest for their pockets over the art and over the music. But it also kind of confirms a lot of what we knew. A lot of these guys rapped for the sole purpose of getting money. And that's fine. Do you? That is what it is. But for the listeners and the people who truly care about this craft and the art, we want you to care about the art as much as we do, man. So that's it. That's all I had to say about Kendrick in Atlanta. I see you got some viewers in here. If you missed what I said, I apologize. The replay will be up soon. So yeah.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.